Well, this is a little bit something. We are down a man today, actually, for the podcast. Heathy will not be joining us. Yeah, just some stuff, and it's complicated, folks. I'm kind of not in my usual self, just things, and it's kind of a shame because it's NXT TakeOver in your house. First NXT, or not first NXT, but rather the first in your house event that WWE has done since St. Valentine's Day Massacre all the way back in 1999. But this time we're stepping into NXT's house. It's the first in your house branded event since the aforementioned St. Valentine's Day Massacre in February 1999. The 28th in your house event overall, the first to be a takeover, and is the first NXT TakeOver to be held at Full Sail University since TakeOver the end. Yeah, I'm still with you, Coffee Lover 239, and Steven, our resident John Moxley stan, is still with us. Say hi.
What's up, guys?
Alright, let's just get into it. Our first match is Tommaso Ciampa versus Killer Kross. So, on the April 15th episode of NXT, Tommaso Ciampa said that Johnny Gargano was the better man. After that match here, their one last bout, and that Ciampa said he was the better man, Killer Kross attacked him. I am not using carrion because the actual meaning of that word is, well, when you look it up, you'll see what I mean. Actually, don't. Don't, for your own safety. And on the May 20th episode of NXT, after Kross's match, Ciampa said that at TakeOver in your house, they would face each other. Psycho Ciampa, Psycho Kross, one Psycho Killer versus another Psycho Killer. Oh, and there's one little detail I forgot to mention. Apparently, Heathy wants us to tell Joe Mama jokes during this, so we're gonna alternate, actually, between this. Oh, I'll start. I'll try this one before I get into the actual bit. I don't know why, but we'll try. Let's see. Joe Mama is such a psycho that she thought she could one-up, what's his name? The main protagonist of American Psycho. I forget. Yeah, Yo Mama's such a psycho, she thought she could one-up Patrick Bateman. And she didn't. Well, I'm not really used to doing those in forever, so apologies if some of these missed the marks. But for real, though, this is actually a really interesting match. I mean, and Kross has got Scarlett still with him in his corner, so you know there's bound to be some shenanigans, some way, shape, or form. This is kind of a little bit of a mixed one, to be honest, because Ciampa just came off the losing end of a feud after, what was it, pretty much one hell of a feud. Actually, that's an understatement for Ciampa and Gargano's feud, but then you have Mr. Kross, who is very freshly debuted in NXT, and you don't necessarily really want him to lose at the same time. So maybe Ciampa could take a loss more. I don't know. Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Killer Kross, this is his debut match, you know. I think he's gonna win. He's gonna put the W. Tommaso's gonna put one more loss on it.
Maybe when I think about it, you know, I don't think Ciampa really, I don't think he can really, maybe he could take another loss. What I'm saying is I don't think the loss too much would hurt him. I mean, to be fair, he didn't go down, like, ridiculously bad in a way still in that damn feud. Fuck, if he had the overall, from the looks of things, he may have just won the overall. I don't know if it's quite the overall war or the certain battle record. It's complicated, but probably I think it would probably make more sense for Kross to win because you want to make him look strong when he goes in eventually to the main title picture. So I think I'm also going to go with Killer / Carrying Kross. Killer Carrying Kross. And try saying that 3 times fast. Oh, actually, don't. and you wonder why I'm drained of the NXT Women's Division excitement. Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Shirai in a triple threat match for the NXT Women's Championship. During WrestleMania 36 Part 2, horrible booking atrocity happened. And you know what? I think I'm just going to use that going forward for matches that have very, very awful events and stuff, like a horrible booking atrocity. We're just going to call it like we see it. Call a spade a spade. Horrible booking atrocity that led to Android 18 becoming NXT Women's Champion. And on the April 8th episode of NXT, Io Shirai won a ladder match to earn a championship match against Flair, but Shirai won by disqualification on the May 6th episode of NXT because Charlotte busted out a kendo stick. After the match, Ripley returned and saved Shirai. On the May 20th episode of NXT, the match between Shirai and Ripley ended in a no contest when Flair attacked them. A triple threat match between the three women was then scheduled for TakeOver in Your House. I'm not feeling Charlotte as NXT Women's Champion. It was a mistake to put the title on her at WrestleMania, and the fact that it's gone on as long as it has is astounding. And I mean astounding. This is a mess, really. I'm unhappy with this. She's being booked way too damn strong, quite frankly. She's been appearing on pretty much for several times. Like, she has some weeks where she appears on all 3 shows in the same damn week, and it's overkill. She hasn't really changed much, and she has enough titles. She did not need this one to derail Rhea Ripley's momentum. That still angers me. That really, really just pisses me off. And just you need to get the title off Charlotte soon. Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
I want Rhea Ripley to put the title on her because, Charlotte didn't need to get that win at WrestleMania. We watched it. Me and you watched it on the computer,
Yeah, we know, and it was a mess.
It was. So, Rhea Ripley for me. Yosh, I'm sorry, but, not your time yet.
Well, it actually probably has been, but I don't even know. I've heard rumors that she might get called up next because the ratings haven't been good for the main roster.
Yeah.
So they're just going to do that scare tactic they always do. But, no, truth be told, I think...
To interrupt, but Joe Mama's joke, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Joe Mama's fat. She's too fit to fit in the oven. Oh!
Here's the one for you. Yeah... Thanks for the reminder. As for me, I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley as well. Truth be told, I don't think Io really probably needs the belt at this moment. But I don't even know. I'm afraid Io's only in here to take the fall, quite frankly, because they don't even really want Charlotte to take the damn fall. Even though she should, because Rhea needs to get actually damn strong again. Yeah, I'm going with Rhea Ripley on this one. It's pretty obvious. Our next match is Finn Balor versus Damian Priest. No information on Wikipedia, but there is on WWE's website. So the Prince's world was thrown upside down last month when he was assaulted backstage by an unknown assailant, preventing him from taking on Velveteen Dream that night. It also sent Balor on a furious search for the identity of his attacker. The answer to who done it was delivered in brutal fashion. Priest not only cost Balor his match against Cameron goddamn Grimes with that friggin' fedora, a devastating nightstick blow, but you know Cameron Grimes and his goddamn fedora. But he also left him lying with the Reckoning before declaring he was the man who took him out. It's not mere bloodlust driving Priest, however. The Archer of Infamy spoke reverently of Balor's role in building NXT, particularly his legacy at TakeOver, and explained that's why he targeted him. Priest will have to be on his A game and then some to accomplish his goal. Balor owns a nearly pristine record on NXT's grandest stage with wins over some of the biggest names in the black and gold brand's history. As he says, you come at the Prince, you better not miss. A lesson learned by many before Priest. Will the Archer of Infamy be the latest? We shall see. So yeah, these two are pretty damn good for what they do. This feud has been pretty interesting as well. The whodunit, and then the big reveal. And now it'll be time for Balor maybe to get his revenge, but I don't really know, because Damian Priest could be potentially moving up into the title picture in NXT, but Who knows? Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
Finn Balor, of course, because he was the king of NXT. He was the NXT longest until someone took it away, Adam Cole. But I watched Finn Balor on NXT when he first started, and I liked it. Finn Balor versus Shinsuke Nakamura. It was a good match. But I gotta go with Finn Balor on this one.
I see. Well, Balor has been on a hot streak as of late in NXT, but then again, but then Priest, on the other hand, though, it's tough. But who even knows how they're gonna move up into the title picture? If it's even gonna be them, who even knows? I'm gonna go with Finn Balor. Oh yeah, and the Joe Mama joke. Here's a good one. Joe Mama's so fat, she jumped up in the air and got stuck. You can thank Roger Buddha Sack for that one. Next. And our next match is Adam Cole versus Velveteen Dream in a last chance backlot brawl for the NXT Championship. And a quick note here that if Dream loses, he can no longer challenge for the NXT Championship while Cole is still champion. So after chasing Adam Cole in the NXT Championship for months, Velveteen Dream will get one more chance to take down the Panama City Playboy, and the stakes are higher than ever. Undisputed Era's bad blood with the Dream dates to last fall when they put him on the shelf with a savage backstage attack. Upon his return from injury, Dream immediately targeted the Black and Gold gang for retribution, with special focus on Roderick Strong. Oh yeah, the tights. Didn't he have his wife's face on him? Or did they have some lines, something, "Call me Marina"? Anyway, I can't fully remember, but something like that. Anyways, but all of Dream's psychological warfare with Strong proved to be in pursuit of a bigger purpose. Getting to Cole, sacrificing a steel cage match loss to the Messiah of the Backbreaker. The Dream initially let Strong escape before locking himself inside the chain link to punish Cole, whom he later pinned during a tag team match. Eventually squaring off one-on-one with Cole for his title, his Purple Highness fell short thanks to some Undisputed Era-initiated chaos, aka shenanigans. While Dexter Lumis prevented Bobby Fish and Strong from interfering, he also inadvertently knocked the referee unconscious and unable to count Dream's pin attempt after Dream hit the Purple Rainmaker on Cole, who recovered to retain. Dream was far from done with Cole and company, however. With Undisputed Era seizing upon Lumis like a pack of dogs, he returned the favor for Lumis and took them out, highlighted by a scintillating Purple Rainmaker from the top rope to Cole on the outside. Cole was so irate that he even decided to delay celebrating his NXT Championship reign, reaching the 1-year mark to negotiate his demands with NXT General Manager William Regal. The Panama City Playboy relented to give Dream another chance, under the condition that he would never get another if he were unsuccessful. Yeah, I had to read that one off the damn page because it's not on Wikipedia, but what can I do? And I mean, it is the NXT Championship match. And not just this match, but it's a backlot brawl as well, and last chance. There's been rumors going around that this match is getting a similar treatment to Gargano and Champa from their one last match. And hopefully that's a good sign of things to come, given how awesome that match was. And there's been rumors going around that Dream may also be in line for a call-up, or someone may be suspecting it somewhere. I don't know who, to tell you the truth. I'm certainly not eager to get back to us anytime soon, but regardless, though, this should still be a pretty good match. Also, another thing I want to note is Adam Cole's contract is also expiring soon, sometime over the summer, possibly towards the end, and that if he does end up not signing, then it's possible we may foresee that if he loses the belt here. But I don't know. Steven, excuse me, who do you think's gonna win?
Well, I think Adam Cole's gonna win. Velveteen, I don't know. I don't see him they put a title on him.
You
So
don't know? Really, man? I mean, I kind of
I
think
gotta
he's
go with
been...
Adam Cole.
Well, to tell you the truth, I kind of think Velveteen Dream has been overdue for a title run sometime, at least, quite frankly. At least on the main NXT title.
I mean, he was North American champion.
Yeah, but come on. You want to go for the big cojones. You want the big prize, you know. But then again, some people have progressed up without ever having an NXT championship reign. So maybe Dream is one of them. I mean, maybe he's already been ready.
I'm surprised Matt Riddle didn't get a NXT singles title.
Yeah, but that's not here or now. I don't know. I don't know, really. Oh, hey, wait, hold on. You know what? Just let me get my pick. I don't know. Well, there's really not much to go off of, quite frankly, because Dream, I guess, is technically the pseudo face, but there's really not many heels to go with, and those you have, you'd be rushing them in way too fast a little bit. Okay, maybe not way too fast, but it'd be a bit fast, so maybe it's better for Adam Cole to retain here. And it's your turn for a Joe Mama joke.
Mama's so fat that she's too fit to fit these nuts in your mouth. Oh, got it.
Yeah, very funny. All right.
Well,
we got two more. What?
Keep going.
No. You know what? I'm gonna look at the playback for that one and try and figure that out here. But I have a very bad feeling that you said a very naughty thing. So
I didn't say anything naughty.
Well, whatever it was, I'll just look back on the playback. I can take your word back for now, but we'll see. Alright,
funny.
Oh, funny. Okay, whatever. Let's just go to the next match. Next match on the table is Keith Lee versus Johnny Gargano for the NXT North American Championship. Fed up with doing things the right way, Johnny Gargano resolved to do things the Johnny Gargano way. Will he be rewarded for it? The former heart and soul of NXT's recent about face will face its biggest test yet? Don't you mean his biggest test yet? God, proofread your fucking shit, company. Whatever. But he'll face his biggest test yet when he challenges Keith Lee for the NXT North American title at NXT TakeOver in your house. Gargano's transformation began back at TakeOver Portland when he dissolved his reunion with Tommaso Ciampa by costing him his NXT title match against Adam Cole. Why? No reason. No reason at all, really. He even stooped even lower, luring Champa into a manipulative ruse with the help of Candice LeRae to secure a victory in their final showdown in April. Johnny Wrestling has since derided NXT for having become a toxic wasteland where good people are exploited and horrible people are rewarded. He also warned the fan favorite Lee that the NXT universe are nothing more than leeches that will bleed him dry and leave him feeling empty. But the Limitless Superstar has had little patience for Gargano's recent diatribes, and apparently all of us as well. Given the incomparable hot streak Lee has been enjoying, he's a bold target for Gargano, who's looking to become the first ever two-time NXT North American champion, hoping to have a longer reign than his first reign. Anyway, Lee has largely steamrolled the competition since dethroning Roderick Strong to win the title. Though he acknowledged Lee is NXT's most physically intimidating superstar, Gargano can't be overlooked due to his in-ring aptitude and craftiness. But will it be enough to end Lee's reign? Or will the Limitless Superstar make Gargano bask in his glory? Oh man, this is probably going to be match of the night here. Besides, it could be the easy match show stealer of the entire show. I mean, you have Keith Lee, who's already surprisingly agile for a man his size, and you have Johnny Gargano, who's probably one of the best they have in NXT when it comes to in-ring work. And man, I can just tell there's going to be some magic that's going to happen in that ring, and I'm going to love hopefully every minute of it, or mostly every minute, we'll see. But looking at this here, I mean, it's possible Keith Lee, there's more rumors going around that Lee may have been called up as well, or might be getting a call up, I should say. We can't already say, but yeah, and having him go down here, I mean, he's had this title for a good while now. it wouldn't be too, I guess, out of left field to have Johnny win it. And Johnny's obviously way revamped now. He's no longer the heart and soul, or rather, no longer a good guy, but I guess he was just tired of being a good guy and yet still being a whipping boy. I remember when I called him Johnny Whipping Boy. Good times. But yeah, this should be one hell of a match. Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
I gotta go with Keith Lee on this one. He's gonna retain this NXT North American Championship.
Why do you say that? What makes you think he's gonna
retain? I don't know. Johnny has a loss record so far, I feel like. Well, I mean, yeah, he beat Champa, but he bit the low blow, or whatever you want to call it.
Well, it was illegal, to be fair.
Well, yeah, but Keith Lee's gonna win.
You know what? I'm feeling a little risky, quite frankly. I want to spice things up, because it's been a little slow-ended here. So you know what? I feel like going... Actually, wait. Should I spice things up here a little bit? Am I? Hold on. I don't want to get ahead of myself, folks. I don't want to get ahead of myself. Hold on. Let me think. Think. Oh, I sound like I'm talking myself through a question on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. You know what? I was going to pick Gargano, but... Actually, maybe... Actually, I don't know. You pillage NXT dry. You know what? No, I'm actually gonna go with Keith Lee. I'm gonna go with Keith Lee on this one. Maybe it just might be better. I don't know, but who even knows at this point? We'll just see what happens. Apologies, folks. I forgot to do a Joe Mama joke in the last match, and it was my last turn for one. So how about this one? Joe Mama's so dumb. She tried to put M&Ms in alphabetical order. There we go. Thank you. Now on to the last match at hand. And we have a 6-woman tag match. It's Mia Yim, Shotzi Blackheart, and Tegan Nox versus Candice LeRae, Dakota Kai, and Raquel Gonzalez. So, there's really not any information here. I could read it off here, but there's really not much. All you really need to know is that the Gargano Lee feud kind of bled in a little bit, with Candice LeRae also turning a bit heel and going crazy on this madness and turning a little evil herself. Mia Yim didn't take a nice liking to it, and now, because everyone's involved, it's kind of intermingled into this little 6-woman schmazzy tag match here. Mia Yim has on her side Tegan Nox and Shotzi Blackheart. On the other hand, Candice LeRae on her side has also another former good girl gone bad, Dakota Kai, and then Kai's muscle, if you will, Raquel Gonzalez. There's really honestly not much else to say about this match. Steven, who do you think's gonna win?
You know what? I don't really care, so I'll pick Candice, Dakota Kai, and Rachel.
So you'll pick Team Candice LeRae. All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Team Mia Yim on this one, and it's your turn for the last Joe Mama joke.
Your mama's so fat that coffee doesn't know how to drink coffee.
I get you for that one. I get you. I cut you, man. Oh. All right. Let's just go ahead and wrap this up. Well, let's take over in your house. Sorry I'm not my usual enthusiastic self. Just, it's complicated, folks. It really is. But I try to do what I can here, because I love talking about this stuff, but sometimes the world just has other plans and tries to knock you down. Hopefully, by the end of this week, my spirit should be fully lifted. We'll all be back together, and we'll be talking about Backlash. On the plus side, I don't have to deal with Heathy trying to derail the end of this podcast like he did the last two, so yeah, there's that, I guess. Well, at least I can thank you, Steven, for being here with me. Say bye, Steven.
Bye, guys. See you next week for Backlash.
Yep. Backlash is next week indeed.
Wrestling match
Don't
ever.
Don't start with that, man. I keep telling you not to, but yeah, we'll address the elephant in the room on that show. But yeah, greatest wrestling match ever? I don't think so. We'll see you next week for Backlash, and bye for now. And thanks for watching.